This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Performance Collision with locations in Parsons and Morgantown. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action, right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
And welcome into an afternoon broadcast of some Tucker County football here on YouTube Live and TuckerCountySports.com. Dave Helmick, your host for today's matchup, afternoon matchup between Tucker Valley Middle School Wildcats and Capon Bridge Bobcats. Capon Bridge comes in this contest with one loss on the season. Also, Tucker Valley with one loss on the season. And today, they will determine who will play next week in the PVL Championship against Moorfield. And I'm assuming I never really asked, that game will be played at Moorfield. But next Wednesday's that contest. If they win, either team wins today, they will play next week. The loser. Season is over. But either way, both of these teams with a fantastic season, only one loss on their resume thus far. Tucker Valley coming into this contest after a win their last time out, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. I want to take this time to thank St. George Medical Clinic, who has graciously paid for the services for the camera to provide us some live football action here at Tucker County Football Field, which is R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, and also at the gymnasium at the high school. We've been bringing you some volleyball action, and we'll have all the home games for Tucker County girls and boys basketball coming up here in the winter months. Like I said, St. George Medical Clinic, we thank them, and we will be also giving you some audio of the sponsors who are sponsoring this audio broadcast via TuckerCountySports.com. All right, we're going to take another break and come back for some action here, afternoon football, middle school style, here on YouTube Live.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Performance Collision with locations in Parsons and Morgantown. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This Tucker County Sports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
Also, your home for the Tucker Valley Wildcats, TuckerCountySports.com. St. George Medical Clinic, I want to thank them for also providing the video, the live video you're seeing with all these Tucker County sporting events. A good thing, and we thank St. George Medical Clinic. Go visit them for all those locations they have, whether it be down at the main clinic in St. George, the school-based clinic up on the flats beside Tucker Valley Middle School, the dental office there right beside Tucker Valley, and also the pharmacy downtown in Parsons right there across from Performance Motors, actually the old lot for Performance Motors, the new lot. That's where they built the pharmacy. So go visit them and support them as they've supported these Tucker County athletes, not only this season but many seasons they've done that. Now we're going to have the anthem, and we'll turn it up there and let you see if you can hear that. All right, we're back here, and little mic problems there. Sounded like from the girls singing the anthem, but good job nonetheless. You folks back home, sorry, but you probably didn't hear that too well. I tried to get the mic out there, my mic out there, to hear them a little better, but that was probably not not successful. But this Tucker Valley team had quite a year. They got some good play out of Reed Kismore. And also Luke Barb, the 7th grader, has really sparked this team. And then we can't forget about the quarterback, Sam Marks, who's had a nice season throwing the football. Keelan Eichelberger, also a big contributor on this team. Caden Arnold. I mean, we just go right down the list, and everybody has, chipped in and done a good job. Cameron Judy, Xander Lambert. I mean, just go right down the list. All these kids have come out here and performed well throughout the season. Captain's going out there now For Tucker Valley is Sam Marks, Eli Nestor, Reed Cosmore, and it looks like Eichelberger, I believe, on the other side. For Capon Bridge, number 81. Have a struggle. David White, number 18. Eversole, Landon Eversole, number 72. That is Landon Cross. And number 50 for them is Parker Charlton. The white hat today, everybody that knows basketball knows who he is. Steve Dalton is the white hat official for today's contest. It's like Tucker Valley won the toss, and they will defer their option to the second half. So Capon Bridge is going to have the ball to start this thing. As like I said, Tucker Valley won the toss, and they will defer. So we're about ready to get things underway here in this afternoon contest. It's rained all morning pretty much, but the rain has let up here. Skies have opened a little bit, seeing a little bit of the sun, as you can see probably on the broadcast, and it's perfect football weather. A little cool, a little wet. Some people wouldn't have it any other way for a football contest. If you're at home listening, watching, sitting there relaxing in the warmth of your home, that's maybe the best place to be today. But you're getting to tune in and see some young athletes, Tucker County athletes in action. And if you're tuning in from Capon Bridge, thanks for joining us, and hopefully this broadcast isn't screwed up too bad by myself. Kick coming from Sam Marks for Tucker Valley. Teed up and ready to go here. Afternoon contest for a chance for a championship. Kick, swim kick, covered up there by Capon Bridge. And that was by number 21. And that was Tanner Netzer. And I will say, I'll take this chance to say, hey, if Brock Van Meter or Chad Van Meter is tuning in, good to see you guys. I'll see you in basketball season, but went to school with those two guys. I'm sure Capon Bridge fans know who they are. Went to college with them, and they've been great friends through the years. All right, we're ready. Some action here as Capon Bridge is in the shotgun. They got two receivers to the left, one to the right. Split backfield. They're going to pass it. Pass out there, screen pass caught by number 30, but he's immediately tackled by Tucker Valley, and he doesn't get back, barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Colton Kinzer with the catch. Quarterback for them, Capon Bridge, is Eversole, and screen pass goes for 0 yards, so it'll be second down and 10. At the Capon Bridge 40. Shotgun again, they're looking to pass. Out in the flat, he has somebody caught by number 2, and he hauls it in and gets a nice gain, about 8 or 9 yards. And that's number 2 for them, Andrew Loy, with the catch from Eversole. Looks like a gain of about 8 yards. So they're going to mark the ball at the 48-yard line. It's going to be third down and 2 for the Bobcats. Shotgun again. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. They'll hand it off. Number 34's got room to run. Up the left side, he makes a nice cut inside. Got the first down plus yardage into Tucker Valley territory. And a nice gain there all the way up to the 31-yard line. But down on the play is the running back, and that was number 34. And looking for that name, Bumquist. Aiden Bumquist is down on the play, but he got a nice gain as they'll mark the ball at the Tucker Valley 39. As they take a look at the injured player, we will pause for a quick message.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated. Performance Collision. Fargo Insurance Group. And by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here at TuckerCountySports.com. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
And we're back here as number 34, Aiden Blomquist is up and running off the field. Good sign to see there. And took a big hit over there, but looks like he's going to be all right, and that's always a good thing. We're seeing these kids out here sacrificing their body a little bit and taking some hits, but he gets up and he's going to be ready to roll, I think, here in a little bit. All right, Capon Bridge in business in Tucker Valley territory at the Tucker Valley 39, 1st and 10. After that big run. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, and they'll hand it off. This time number 64 on the carry, and he'll carry Tucker Valley tacklers, and that was Chase Hardening on the carry. And they marked the ball up to the 28-yard line, so a gain of 11. One first down. Now hand it off again. This time number 30 with it off to the right side, and he's got room to run. A flag comes in late. Going to be a hold, I believe, but that's number 30, and that is Kisner with the carry. Flag comes in at the 20, and it's going to be a hold, and it's going to back them up. But not too far on the penalty. If it's at the 20, it'll mark it back to the 30, so they'll only lose a yard on this penalty, so it'll be 1st and 11. Repeat first down, and it comes back to the 30, so Tucker Valley has some work to do here on defense. This Bobcats team pretty strong up front early. Shotgun. Snap comes back. They'll hand it again. This time 64 again. Has it, and he's off the left side. He's got room to run, and he's going to score. 30 yards out. Number 64 takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. Chase Harding for Capon Bridge. He'll score it with 5:45 left in the first quarter to make it 6-0 early here at Capon Bridge. And just like that, Capon Bridge marches it down the field for the touchdown. Now they'll go for two. Most teams in middle school do go for two. Shotgun. Now he'll walk up under center, and he'll sneak it. Straight up the middle he goes, and he is into there for the, nope, he does not get it. They mark it short, and it'll be a failed two-point conversion. So the score remains 6-0. Capon Bridge. We'll pause for this quick message here on YouTube Live.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated. Performance Collision. Fargo Insurance Group. And by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here at TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Capon Bridge has struck first. They scored on a 30-yard touchdown run to make it 6-0 Bobcats here with 5:45 left in the first. Kickoff coming here now for Capon Bridge, and that's number 34 back out there. Good to see that as Luke Barb fields the kick, and he's going to be hit and dropped at about the 30, and a flag coming here from the sidelines, it looks like. I don't know if there was something said on the sideline or he's seen something from over there, but it's going to be a sideline warning, so only a warning now. So no penalty yardage marked off here for Capon Bridge. Tucker Valley will start this at their own 35. That's where they'll start their drive. Number 34 that was injured earlier, Blomquist, is back in there. He kicked it off for Capon Bridge. Marks in the shotgun. He'll hand it off right up the middle. Nope, actually no. It goes to Reed Kismore off the left side, and he'll have a couple yards. Run out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. And Tucker Valley with some movement there. It almost looked like they had 2 moving early, but they didn't call it. And now they'll mark it back to the 36. So only 1 yard gain there. Marks in the shotgun. He'll hand it off again. This time it's to Barb. Barb up the middle, looking for room, and he'll lean forward. He'll give him the 39, and that's about it. So 3 yards on that carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5. A long 5, short 6 for this Tucker Valley Wildcat team. Passing situation, you would think here. Marks in the shotgun. Now what do we have? Equipment issue, stoppage. And the player comes off for the equipment issue. 3rd down here for Tucker Valley. And they'll fake it. Now they throw the ball out there in the flat. Looks like it's caught. Yes, it is. Caught by number 32, and that is Cameron Judy for the 1st down. That's a beautiful catch. He picked it up off the ground for the catch. And Capon Bridge not liking that because they're standing right in front of it, but it was a rolled a good catch. 1st and 10, Tucker Valley. Ball goes out to the 46-yard line. Now we got another issue. What are we doing here? T still out on the field. So that's one of those mistakes you don't want to make, but kicking T still there. Now we're back to action here. Tucker Valley. He'll have a false start here as one of the tight ends or down linemen moved early. So it'll be 5 yards back for Tucker Valley to make it 1st and 15. 4:23 and ticking on a 1st quarter clock. Tucker Valley trailing 6-0 to Capon Bridge. Marks in the shotgun. He'll motion Eichelberg across the formation. Now they'll give it to Reed. Kismore up the middle. He's got room to run. Makes a cut, and it closed quickly. He gets that penalty yardage back, plus a yard or 2. So mark him up to about the 47.5-yard line. So a gain of 6. 2nd down and about 8. Marks again. Shotgun. Pistol formation. He'll give it to Barb. Barb cuts it up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped, and he gets nothing on that play. They give him forward progress to about the 50. So they'll give him about 2 yards to the 49. And it'll be 3rd down and long for Tucker Valley. You're looking at 3rd down and about 7. The yard to gain is the 44 of Capon Bridge. And another false start penalty from Tucker Valley, and just look out of sorts here does Tucker Valley on offense. Just penalties is not needed. 3rd down, it's going to make it a long 3rd down here now as they mark the ball back to the 44 of Tucker Valley. Third down and 12. Marks. Shotgun. Now he's looking to pass. He throws to Barb. Barb looks to pass. He doesn't have it. Doesn't throw it, and he runs out of bounds across midfield into Capon Bridge territory. Actually, they're going to mark him right at midfield. And that was 4th down. No, it's not a 4th. This is 4th down. So it wasn't a turnover on downs like was announced. 4th down, Tucker Valley. They have to get about 6 yards here to move the chains, and they're going to keep the offense out there. Motion coming, and he'll hand it off. Nope. He screen pass across. He's got blockers. He makes a man miss. He cuts it up. He has the 1st down plus month to the 40, to the 35, inside the 35 to about the 31-yard line. Reed Cosmore with a beautiful play and a nice setup there on the screen to the left to Reed Cosmore. And they gain, 16, 18 yards on the play to mark the ball at the 32 of Capon Bridge. Nice play there, and that's a 4th down and about 6 play, and they got the 1st down. Barb, direct snap to him. He cuts it up and inside. He's got minimal running room. The pile pushes forward a little bit, but he's only going to have 2 yards to the 30. And they step it inside to about the 29, so 3 yards on that carry. And bring up 2nd down and 7. 1:50 and ticking. 1:08 for first quarter clock. Marks in the shotgun. Pistol formation. Now a cross play that actually thought maybe was Eichelberger went down, but they didn't roll him down, and he gains a couple yards to, actually he only gains about 2 yards to the 27-yard line. So Tucker Valley now looking at 3rd down and about 6. Shotgun comes back to Marks. Marks looking to run. He cuts it up with a nice play forward, and he's close to a 1st down, and he'll have it. They mark him at the 20. A beautiful cut by Sam's Marks. Looks like he was dead to rights. And he just kind of sidestepped the tacklers and went right through and picked up the 1st down. They mark it at the 20-yard line of Capon Bridge. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Marks again. He'll motion Eichelberger. Eichelberger slips and almost falls again, and he does again, and he's having some problems standing up, is Keelan Eichelberger, as he slips twice on that play, and he slipped once on the play before. So footing an issue here early for Tucker Valley as they mark him back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Tucker Valley with 10 seconds left in the quarter. They're going to run a play here. Marks looks to one side, throws it to the other, and now he has a runner, and that's Mikey Mitchell. And he gets positive yardage out there on that screen play. Mitchell brings it down to about the 16-yard line, and that's where Tucker Valley will play from the other end of the field when this 2nd quarter begins. Into the 1st quarter, Capon Bridge leads at 6-0. We'll be back after this brief message here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
And we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. First quarter is gone. And Tucker Valley trailing after one quarter by the count of 6-0. Capon Bridge scored in that first quarter on a 30-yard run to give them this lead. As we'll start the second quarter as Tucker Valley driving here, and they have the ball inside the Bobcats' 16-yard line. It'll be third down and about 6. Pass coming by Marks, and he'll have a man out there, and it's going to be a penalty as Barb went back to get the pass and was tackled pretty much. It's going to bring a pass interference penalty up, and it's going to be a first down for Tucker Valley. So not quite far enough for Barb to get it, but Barb tries to come back for it. Capon Bridge defender gets in front of him, and they call pass interference to move the ball. Should be from the 16 up half the distance, so should be about the, 8-yard line, I would think. We'll see where they mark it, and it looks like that's exactly where they put it down. The 8-yard line will be first and goal for Tucker Valley. Marks, he'll hand it off to Mitchell. Mitchell up the middle, and he has a touchdown. Mikey Mitchell from 8 yards out scores it for Tucker Valley to tie this thing up at 6 apiece. So Mikey Mitchell with the touchdown. 2-point conversion coming here from Tucker Valley. 7:49 left in the second. Marks. He'll hand it off. And across the corner is Reed in a face mask. It looked like, but they didn't call it. And they tackle him short of the goal line. Thought maybe he was going to call face mask, but it must not have been. Looked kind of awkward, but must not have been. So the score remains tied here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field. Class of 1984 stadium, 6-6. As we will have kickoff coming here. As this thing back where it started, all tied up after 2 quarters and just a little bit played. Still tied. 6-6 is the score. And you got a feeling this one's just going to go back and forth all day long as these teams look early on looking like they're pretty evenly matched, especially offensive-wise. Defense is going to have to step up. One or the other is going to have to make a play on defense to gain an advantage, and right now neither team has, as the offenses has pretty much moved the ball at will, both teams. Sam Marks will tee it up here for Tucker Valley and kick it away. Kick, swim kick, hit, and a player, hit number 2 for Capon Bridge, and he jumps on it. And that was Andrew Loy who covers it up, and Capon Bridge will start this drive from their own 40. Looks like about the 43-yard line. Shotgun, split backfield for Capon Bridge, looking to pass. Quarterback's out there. Passing the ball, and it's almost intercepted. A great play on the ball by Keelan Eichelberger, who almost comes up with a great interception. That pass intended for Fleming, and it falls incomplete to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Bobcats. Quarterback is Eversole, and he has a pretty good arm. We've seen it there, and it was a false start right there, as they call it, as the receiver moved early, and that's going to back him up 5 yards here. Mistakes also may play a factor in this game, folks, as Tucker Valley overcame some mistakes in that drive they had, as they had a couple false start penalties that backed them up, but they were able to overcome it. Now run up the middle, and Capon Bridge has some room to run there. Is number 34. Blumquist has a nice run all the way up to the Capon Bridge 46-yard line. So it was backed up there to the 30. Was at the 38, and he gained 8 there to get him back to the 46. Now we have a timeout on the field. Tucker Valley calls a timeout before the ball is snapped, and that will take us to a break. We'll be back after this brief message here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, Performance Collision, Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Dave Helmick with you here for this middle school action here Saturday afternoon style. Now the handoff to number 30 comes Capon Bridge. They string him out and they tackle him, and he's going to lose yardage. Number 30, and that is Kisner. He should have kept running. He stopped and tried to cut back up, and Tucker Valley grabbed him, pulled him down, and he'll lose yardage back to about the 45-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about 8 for this Bobcats team, and looks like they're going to leave their offense out on the field. Not punting here. This is a big play for Tucker Valley. Get a stop here, you're going to have beautiful yardage or field position. Quarterback, he'll keep it up the middle. He runs it, and he's not going to get the first down. Oh, a flag coming in late and in the vicinity of holding. If it is holding, it will be a big call, and it looks like that's what it is. Holding on the Bobcats, declined. It's going to give Tucker Valley the ball right there in Bobcat territory at the 47-yard line. So good stop there by the Tucker Valley defense. They turn the ball over on downs, does Tucker Valley, and they get the ball in Bobcat territory at the 47-yard line. Here comes Marks calling out the signals. He changes the play, and it's a direct snap to Barb. Barb to the left side. Got room to run across the 40. Tripped up as he gets to the 40. He'll lean forward, and he'll have about the 39-yard line. Maybe. And they do mark it right inside the 40. We'll call it the 40, a gain of 7 for Luke Barb on that Wildcat direct snap play. As Marks came down, lined up on the line, and then they snap it right to Luke Barb. They've ran that play a few times this year. Now here comes Reed Cosmore across the formation. They'll hand it off on the trap play. Breaking the tackle is Mikey Mitchell, and he gets the first down up over the 35-yard line. Drugged down there by a host of Bobcats.
Number 5, Mikey Mitchell on the carry for a first down for the Wildcats.
First down, Tucker Valley, as you hear PA announcer. As they mark it at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Wildcats. He'll hand it off again. Mitchell falls down, and he's going to lose yardage. This footing of this field does not look like it is an issue from up here, but it is there, as he'll lose a couple yards back to the 37-yard line. And, folks, that was just a matter of he put his foot in the ground and it slipped. 5:30 ticking on the second quarter clock. Score tied, 6-6. And now hands to Reed Cosmore across the left side. He cuts it up the middle, still on his feet, and he's bent over backwards in an awkward play. Hopefully he springs right up, and he does. That's always an awkward-looking tackle there, as they'll mark him at about the 33-yard line. So he'll gain 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long for Tucker Valley. In 4-down territory is Tucker Valley. So you got to be thinking you're not trying to get everything right here. 3rd down and about 7. For Tucker Valley, Marks in the shotgun, barking out signals, and he'll fake it, looking to pass. He's going to run it. Up there he goes. He's going to be tripped up short of the 1st down, but it's going to be manageable for Tucker Valley. It's going to be 4th and 2, as he needed about 7. He got 5. Marked the ball up to the 27-yard line. Right around there. So 4th and 2 coming. And now Capon Bridge has got equipment issues again, as they stop the clock with 4:06 left in the second. Now they wind it. Tucker Valley going forward here, 4th and 2. He'll give it to Barb. Barb over to the left side, and he's not going to go. He gets away, and he's going to have the 1st down. Barb was dead to rights. They had him in the backfield, and then he squirted away, and he'll move the chains for Tucker Valley as they mark him at the 25-yard line, right at the sticks. He needed 2. He got 2.5. 1st and 10, Tucker Valley inside the Capon Bridge 25-yard line. That was a big pickup right there. 4th and 2 play. Tucker Valley with it. Marks will hand it to Cosmore. Cosmore hit, and he'll lean forward for a couple yards. They'll mark him at about the 22-yard line. 1st, or actually 2nd down. 3-yard gain for Cosmore. Same formation. Actually now Marks, still there. He'll hook the pass. He's got a man out there, and it's almost caught. Through his fingertips does it go, and that was intended for number 44, which I don't have on my roster. Sorry about that. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 for Tucker Valley. Now his Barb to the right side, and he's hit and dropped. A big hit there, right at the line, or right at the point of contact. And Barb gets a few yards, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. Mark him inside the 20 to the 18, 4-yard gain. But it's going to be 4th down and a long 4 for Tucker Valley. Actually, they need to make about the 15. So you're looking at about 3.5 yards for the 1st. Big play here. 2:30 left in the second. Tucker Valley, 4th down. They'll pitch it. Nope. They hand it off to the right side. Mitchell has it. He's trying to string it out. He's not there. He's got it. They got him by the back of the jersey. They do not call the horse collar, and it's going to be a turnover on downs by Tucker Valley. And the Capon Bridge defense says we can do the same, and they bend but don't break and stop Tucker Valley there. Turnover on downs for the Capon Bridge defense. It'll give Capon Bridge the ball at the 22-yard line. A loss of 4 on that play. Now we're going to another timeout here by Tucker Valley. Tucker Valley calls timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back after this brief message.
Broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Dave Helmick with you here. This video being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic. All right, 1st and 10 for Capon Bridge after the defensive stop. It's going to be a false start, I believe, on Capon Bridge. And now they're going to say offsides. Wow. They're saying offsides or movement. That could go either way here. I thought Capon Bridge may be moved before Tucker Valley went offsides, but nonetheless, we'll get the call here from White Hat Steve Dalton. Dead ball, false start on the offense, and that's the right call. Unless the defense went across the neutral zone, they can move all they want. So 5 yards back, they put it. They'll mark it back to about, and we'll get that here in a minute. Quarterback comes back. Eversole looking to pass. He's got a man out in the flat. That's Blumquist. Blumquist with a nice run. He's got the first down and more. He breaks the tackle, but he steps out of bounds at the 40, and he was gone for a touchdown. If he doesn't step out, he does step out. They rule him out inside the 40, about the 38-yard line. And a big play there from Capon Bridge. They were backed up inside their own 20. Now they go quickly. They'll hit it again out in the flat. This time number 30 has it, and that is Kisner. Kisner tackled for a loss, and they'll mark it back to the 39-yard line. So he'll actually, no, the 36-yard line. My apologies. So 2nd down long for Capon Bridge. They roll it back to him. Quarterback steps up. Eversole's running, and he's still on his feet. Strings it out, and he's going to be caught and tackled after a nice gain up over the 40 to about the 49 or 42-yard line. They'll mark it actually about the 44. So he gains about 6 yards, or actually 8 yards on that play, as they had the loss before that. Capon Bridge moving quickly. He'll hand it off. This time, Blumquist is stopped, then dragged down by number 74, Eli Nestor, with a big play, and they'll lose more yardage back to the 39. 4th down now. A big play there from Tucker Valley defense as Capon Bridge looking at 4th down and about 7. A long 7, and they're not punting. 1 minute and 6 seconds left. Shotgun formation for Eversole. Eversole looking to pass. He's being pressured, but he's got his defender, or actually he's got his receiver out there. Defenders tackling. Cameron Judy, one of the first ones out there, and follow suit was a host of Wildcats to turn this over on downs once again and put Tucker Valley in business here. 1 timeout left, 54 seconds left in the second. And they have a chance here maybe to put one on the board. Then they'll get the ball to start the second half. That would be a big, big boost for them if they could do that. So Tucker Valley takes over at the Capon Bridge 44. They're going to pass it. Nope, he does not pass it. He was looking to pass, was Barb, and he just runs it up the middle, and he'll gain a couple yards. But the bad part is the clock is rolling. So Tucker Valley got to work quickly, and they're not working quickly. It's under 37 seconds left, and it's like they don't even know that. Maybe they're just going to let this clock run out. Now they go under 30. Pass coming from Marks. Marks got a man out there. It's caught and hauled in, and he steps out of bounds, does Cameron Judy. A nice play there, and a pass play that covers. See where they mark it, but they're marking it at about the 30. So it's a 12-yard pass from Marks to Judy, but there's only 14 seconds left in this first half. So Tucker County got a couple plays here. They got a timeout in their pocket, so they could run it once here, but we'll see. Marks in the shotgun. He'll pass. Got a man across the middle, and he throws it out there, and it's, oh my goodness, what a catch. Interception there, one-hand interception by number 80, Matthew Medina. Makes a beautiful play. Matthew Medina with a beautiful one-hand interception to end that Tucker Valley drive with 8 seconds left. Wow, that was a beautiful play from Capon Bridge player. Now, ball is at the 6-yard line, but it looks like Tucker Valley has called a timeout. Who called the timeout? Oh, it was Capon Bridge. They want to make sure they get things right here. The ball's at the 6 of Capon Bridge. Don't want to make a mistake here after that beautiful play by Medina. Make sure I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. I'm sorry if I'm not. Matthew Medina with a one-handed interception, and one of the best plays you're going to see, especially in middle school football. It's a top 5 play in high school football nonetheless, and he just reached up there, and everybody that was home seen it, I'm sure, so beautiful play there. 6-6 to score. Tucker Valley and Capon Bridge tied here. 8 seconds left in the first half. Shotgun. They try a trick play, and that was almost disaster. You don't want to try a trick play there. I mean, that is flirting with disaster, as the quarterback faked like he was talking to the quarterback, or actually the head coach, and then they snapped the ball directly to the running back. And if that snaps bobbled, folks, we have an interesting situation in the end zone. Now, Capon Bridge, second down. And now they have movement. Let's see. They got offsides on the defense. Okay. Offsides on the defense. Thought maybe they're going to call 12 men on the field. There's one official over there counting, but they don't call that. 3 seconds left in this half. And Tucker Valley just got to make sure they get them on the ground here and don't let anything crazy happen. He'll hand it off. 64 has it. And he'll run it up the middle, and he'll gain minimal yardage. And that will be the end of the first half. Halftime score, 6-6. We're tied up. We'll come back with halftime and the second half here on YouTube Live, presented by St. George Medical Clinic. Audio provided by TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Performance Collision with locations in Parsons and Morgantown. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Tucker Valley and Capon Bridge tied at 6 apiece here at halftime, as it's been a back and forth affair and a defensive struggle here as of late. We'll go over the scoring summary for you here in just a little bit. Want to go take this time to go over the happenings of this week in Tucker County sports. First off, on Thursday, the cross-country team had a very good run at regionals there in Doddridge County, as the Tucker County girls cross-country team qualified as a team for the state meet next Saturday at Cabell Midland High School. Tucker County Lady Mountain Lions finished second overall in the meet, and then the finishers go like this. Katie Hicks got 5th place, Aaron Chambers 6th place, Hannah Hardy in 10th place, Addie Hicks finished in 16th place, Brianna Gooding in 17th place, Kristen Hicks in 18th place, and Tessa Jolly was 31st. For the boys, Devin Whitmore was the top finisher for Tucker County, who finished 10th overall to qualify for the state meet as an individual. Other finishers for the Tucker County cross-country boys, 17th was Hayden Walmsley, Ethan McCrum was 24th, Clay Poling 25th, Trent Urey was 26th, Alan Boyles was 27th, and Wesley Strodeman finished in 29th place. The Tucker County volleyball team was in action against Moorfield also on Thursday, and they dropped that match 3-1. Tucker County won the first set 27-25, but then dropped the other 3 sets 25-12, 25-12, and 25-19 to drop that match with Moorfield. And last but not least, last night, the Tucker County football team traveled to Gilmer County, and they dropped that game by the count of 26-20. It was a game that went back and forth late in that contest, and Tucker County just could not get the stop they needed when they needed it, and unfortunately they scored a touchdown there late and then wasn't able to recover the onside kick. But that was a Gilmer County team that was rated fairly high, so Tucker County with a great showing there, and hopefully they can build off that as they will be back in action here at home next Friday as they will host Petersburg. The next 2 home games, folks, at home here to end out the season for Tucker County Mountain Lions. They'll host Petersburg this Friday coming up, a week from yesterday, and then they will also host South Harrison for the last game of the season. Okay, that's just a little bit of what happened this week in Tucker County sports. Tune in to tuckercountysports.com to get all the information you have, or pick up a copy of the Parsons Advocate every week. Stories in there about Tucker County athletics, and a good way to keep up with it is tuckercountysports.com and the Parsons Advocate. We'll be back with more of the halftime show. We'll go through these 2 scoring summaries, and we'll talk about this second half after these messages here on video, provided by St. George Medical Clinic, and audio by tuckercountysports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all of Tucker County High School Mountain Lion athletes a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Performance Collision with locations in Parsons and Morgantown. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. United Financial Service, auto, life, commercial insurance, and annuities. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. And by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Tucker County High School action right here on your home of the Mountain Lions, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. Dave Helmick with you here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. A beautiful fall day. I don't know. Some people would say not beautiful. Not raining at this moment. Rain this morning. The skies have cleared up here for this game, and field conditions still wet and a little slippery, but could be a lot worse. But the halftime here score 6-6. Tucker Valley and Capon Bridge. Said this earlier before the game. The winner of this game is going to play for the PVL championship, and that game will be played this coming Wednesday, in all likelihood at Moorfield. Didn't get the official word on that, but nonetheless, that's what is probably going to go down here. But another half to be played here by these teams who are pretty even, as both teams possess the ball a good bit. One turnover in the contest so far. That was an interception by Sam Marks. Beautiful interception by number 84 Capon Bridge, and that was Matthew Medina. One-handed interception down inside the 10-yard line of Capon Bridge to stop a scoring drive from Tucker Valley. As both teams make their way out on the field, we'll go over the scoring summary. Capon Bridge got on the board first with 5:45 left in the first on a 30-yard touchdown run, and the two-point conversion failed to make it 6-0 Capon Bridge. Tucker Valley then got the ball and marched the ball down the field in a long drive that took the rest of the first quarter and then some in the second, and it was capped off by an 8-yard touchdown run by Mikey Mitchell. 2-point conversion failed to make the score 6-6, and then it was defense. Capon Bridge had the ball. They turned it over on downs. Tucker Valley had the ball, drove it all the way down to the Capon Bridge 22, turned it over on downs, and then Capon Bridge turns it over on downs also, and then we have the interception by Capon Bridge as Tucker Valley was about to score late in the second quarter. And then we had the end of the first half with the score remaining 6-6. Tucker Valley will receive the opening kick of the second half as they deferred their option to the second half on the coin toss. So we'll start this third quarter with Tucker Valley receiving the football on the kick, provided that Capon Bridge doesn't try something crazy and do an onside kick or something, but they're still waiting here. Normally they bring the captains out, but not sure that's going to happen here. And we're waiting on a white hat, Steve Dalton. And here he comes, and we're just going to kick it away here. Normally they go out and decide which side you want to defend first, but nonetheless, they made that decision for him, it looks like, and we're going to have the start of the third. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for providing the video here you're seeing today, a live video broadcast of all these great Tucker County events. We'll have some football for you, last two home games of the regular season for the Mountain Lions, and basketball season is right around the corner. We'll have all those home games for you too, right here on YouTube Live. Kick away from Capon Bridge. It's going to be fielded by Mikey Mitchell. Mitchell runs off the left side. He's going to be hit and dropped before he can reach the 35-yard line. They'll trip him up at about the 33-yard line, and that's where Tucker Valley will start from their own 33. Six is your score as we just started the third quarter here in Parsons. Marks in the shotgun. He's got Luke Barr behind him. He'll motion Reed Kismore across formation. He'll give it to him to the left side. Reed Kismore on his feet. He crosses the 35, and they'll mark him at about the 36-yard line. So he'll gain 3. It's a hard-earned 3 yards. Bring up second down and 7 for the Wildcats. Capon Bridge out of Hampshire County. They are the Bobcats. Marks again with the signal call, and he'll hand it off, and he runs into his running back. That's Eichelberger, and actually no, that's Mitchell. Mikey Mitchell. He'll lose a bunch of yardage. You're going to mark him back at the 33-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down and 10. That's a big stop for Capon Bridge, and that's what they needed to do, come out here and get a stop. Tucker Valley now looking at third and 10. Marks looking to pass. Got a man out there, and it's caught, hauled in by Cameron Judy. He makes a man miss to the 40, to the 30, turns on the Jets to the 20, 15, 10. He's tackled inside the 10-yard line, but a beautiful catch by Cameron Judy and a nice run all the way down to the Capon Bridge 9-yard line. Wow, what a play. Cameron Judy went up and got that pass at about midfield, made a man miss, and then almost took it to the house. We got an injured Capon Bridge player down there. Though I didn't get a number on him. Try to see if I can see that number. But down on the field he is, after he made that tackle to save the touchdown. And we'll keep it here. And he's looks to be up, and that's the quarterback, Eversole. Eversole, the quarterback on offense, made the tackle there, saved the touchdown, helped make the tackle. But listen, folks, that play covers, let's see, 67 yards. Well, no, he didn't score, so we'll have to take that where they mark it off. So about 60 yards on the touchdown, or on the play there. They marked the ball at about the 7-yard line. A run. Didn't see who carried that ball. It looks like, yes, Luke Barb with the carry. Marked the ball. Cannot tell where they had the ball marked. Looks to be about the 9. Marks. It'll be second goal now. And he takes it up the middle. Does the ball carrier. And Kazmore gets it inside the 5. They'll mark it at about the 4, so about a 5-yard gain there for Kazmore. It'll be third down and goal from the 4. Now there'll be a Wildcat formation, and they call a penalty here, and it's going to be offsides on the defense. Nope. No, they call a false start. Whitehead had a false start. The guy across the way had a offsides. And now they don't know what. They're going to change this call, it looks like. As Dalton had already signaled false start. And now they're going to say offsides.
Correction, offside on the defense.
So now it's offsides on the defense, and they'll move it inside the 5 to the 2. High snap, covered up by Tucker Valley, and then a hit late. Probably wasn't necessary, but it was done. And then that'll put the ball back to the 11. A huge play there. They'll mark it at the 10. It's right outside the 10, so it's going to be fourth down and goal for Tucker Valley at the 10. Marks. Snap the ball. He'll snap the ball. Now he drops it, and he turns it over. And Tucker Valley just out of sorts there. They got the ball down inside the 10 and did nothing with it. And the ball goes over to Capon Bridge on the fumble at the 15-yard line. So, first and 10 for Capon Bridge at their own 15. 4:41 left. And a pass coming. Big pass. New quarterback in there. It's number 4. And that is Trevor Roof. And it's incomplete. Bring up second and 10 for Capon Bridge as Eversole standing over here on the sideline, and I believe he's been shaken up. He's not come back into the game after that play. And this time they run it to Blumquist, and he fights hard, but only gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up third down and 10 for Capon Bridge. A big play here. Tucker Valley needs a stop and make this Capon Bridge team punt for the first time tonight. Back to pass. He'll get to Blumquist, and he breaks the tackle. Still on his feet. He's got the first down. And he runs out of bounds right at the first down marker, and they're going to give it to him as he gets the 25 plus some. And that's just a missed tackle out there in the flat by Tucker Valley to keep this drive alive for Capon Bridge. They marked the ball at the 26, a gain of 11. They needed 10. They got 11. 3:58 left in the third. And now snap back to Roof, and he's hit and dropped. Big time hit there. And that was Luke Barb. Nope, Cameron Judy, I believe. Yes, Cameron Judy with the big sack. And he'll mark the ball all the way back inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Wow. Screen pass coming out. Tucker Valley's got him. They wrap him up, and that was number 30 for Capon Bridge, Kisner. And he'll lose another yard back to the 14. So we're looking at third down and 20 at least. The yard to gain is the 36, 37-yard line. So the ball's at the 14. And there's a big run. And on his feet's Kisner. He's trying to get to the pylon. He's going to get it. Still on his feet. He runs out of bounds, but he has the first down. And Tucker Valley sailed out for the right, and they went to the left, and they paid big time as they had a 3rd and 22 play, and they got it. Big gain there. A big play for Capon Bridge. It brings the ball out to the 33, actually no, the 38-yard line. Wow. Snap back. Quarterback looking to pass. He got a man wide open. No one there. Reed Cosmore runs him down, but the pass by number 4, Roof, was complete to number 10, Carter Smith, for the big gain. And Tucker Valley did not guard him, left him wide open, and a big play there for Capon Bridge. The timeout now by Tucker Valley to kind of stop, maybe try to stop this momentum of Capon Bridge, but number 4 comes into the game, and he's a 7th grader, folks. Number 4 comes into the game, Trevor Roof, and he's got an arm on him, and he threw a beautiful pass out there to number 10, and that was Carter Smith, and he makes a big gain as they mark the ball down to the 23-yard line of Tucker Valley. .38-yard pass play by Capon Bridge. 2:42 left in the third quarter, and Capon Bridge now threatening. Here it is, 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Roof under center. He'll pitch it out there to Blumquist. Blumquist tries to make a man miss, and he's dropped, and now we have a late flag on the play. Don't know what this one's going to be, but holding. So holding on the Bobcats. He bear hugged the guy, which you can't do. And they'll mark it back to about the 34-yard line. Actually, no, it's going way back to the 40. So a big penalty there as it happened behind the line of scrimmage. Capon Bridge now. They'll look to pass again. Roof. Got a man out there, and it's almost picked off, and then it's caught on the carom by Blumquist, and he's going to score. Unbelievable. Folks, that was an unbelievable play. Luke Barb steps in front of the pass and had it picked off. It went through his arms, bounced off his shoulder pads, hits Blomquist in stride, and he goes 40 yards for the touchdown. Wow. That was a unique play, folks. If you didn't see it, you missed it. Not going to see that one too often on the football field. 2:18 left. Capon Bridge now looking for a 2-point conversion here. 2:18 left in the third, I should say. 2-point conversion coming here. They'll hand it off the middle. Up the middle it goes. A hold on the play, looks like. And running it in is number 64. That's Harding. But it's going to bring this point try back, and they're going to have to try it from a little further out. Another hold. Another hold will make this 2-point conversion a little more harder than it should be. Now the sun shining on that part of the field where the players are. 2-point conversion coming from 12. Roof under center. He'll pitch it. Nope, he fakes the pitch, looking to pass. He's pressured. It's incomplete. 2-point conversion is going to fail to make this 12-6. Bobcats and Tucker Valley trailing now with 2:18 left in the third. We'll return after this quick message here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Jim's All-Star. Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner. Atkins Home Center and Southern States of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated. Performance Collision. Fargo Insurance Group. And by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here at TuckerCountySports.com.
Back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Capon Bridge has forged ahead here on a 40-yard touchdown catch that was unique in its own right. As the kick hits number 78, Drew Simmons, and he hits him right in the bread basket. He pulls it in and jumps down and does the right thing. Tucker Valley will have the ball real close to midfield. As I was saying, the ball was thrown out there, and Luke Barb looked like he had an interception. It caromed off his shoulder pad and hit the Capon Bridge player in stride, and he scores on a 40-yard touchdown run or pass and catch. Tucker Valley now has the ball at their own 48. Marks, he'll hand it off, and hit and dropped is Mikey Mitchell. He doesn't go anywhere. We're going to mark him with a 1-yard loss back to the 47. It's going to be second down and long for Tucker Valley. Now they put it back to the 46, so a 2-yard loss on the play. Marks. Shotgun, he'll motion. Kismore, and he'll string it out to the left. He's not going to get there. He tries to make the corner, and he'll gain a couple yards back to the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. It's going to be third down and 10. Tucker Valley having trouble running the ball against this Capon Bridge team. And not a surprise when watching these teams this Capon Bridge team warm up. They got a lot of big boys out there. Tucker Valley now looking to pass is Marks. Marks got a man out there wide open, Cameron Judy. He hauls it in. a flag coming here. It's going to be a illegal hit on the quarterback, but Cameron Judy does a nice job of running it down to the 33-yard line, and we got a injured Capon Bridge player over there on the sideline, and people yelling come over there, but like he's in some pain there. But we will pause for a commercial break while they attend to the injured player after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, and they're going to move the ball all the way down inside the 20. You got a situation here. They're trying to sort this out, but I didn't get the mark off on that pass play, but it went all the way down to about the 28-yard line. So we're going to say that's about a 24-yard pass play. And then they marked off the penalty. So the ball is down inside the 20 now, as officials still having a conference. As now Eversole is coming into the game, and he set out all this time. You got to wonder what he was going on with him that they decide now to put him back in. And we don't want to speculate, but not sure what was going on. But he's set out, folks, for a while, and now someone yelled from the stands, "Get in there and play," and then next thing you know, he's in the game. Anyway, we got a situation here. Not sure what's going on, as the Capon Bridge coach is coming over to the Tucker Valley coach. Never seen this before. Referee walking with him, and they're having a discussion here. Not sure what this is about, but and they're not going to let this kid come back in. I'd say it's a head issue. I would believe if the officials are ruling him out, that is a concussion issue. And I know these fans aren't happy, but if that is the case, then that's just for the safety of that young man. And I know the Capon Bridge fans aren't happy about it, but the reason they're probably keeping him out of the game is he showed signs of a concussion earlier. Tucker Valley now will run it. Mark's looking to pass, and it's incomplete. Pass intended out there for number 44. And and I don't have his name, and neither does the PA. As they mark the ball down. Back at the line of scrimmage, and it looks like it's about the 17-yard line, I'm thinking. Barb with the direct snap. Takes it off the left side. He's at the 10. He's hit inside the 10. He's gonna drag tacklers to about the 9.
Run by number 23 with Barb, brought down by the Bridge player.
And he'll give him the 10 for a 7-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for Tucker Valley. Big play here. And we're going to have to play it on the other side because the third quarter is going to come to an end, folks, and we got a dandy. Tucker Valley inside the red zone of Capon Bridge, and we'll have it for you here in the fourth quarter as Capon Bridge leads our Tucker Valley Wildcats 12-6. We'll come back for the fourth quarter after this message here on YouTube Live, presented by St. George Medical Clinic and these sponsors.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center and Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, Performance Collision, Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here at TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here for the fourth quarter action as Capon Bridge fans not happy, don't know what the details is of the player that they want back in. Parents trying to sign a letter saying it's okay for him to play, but like I said, don't know what the issue is, but at the same time, people's not going to be happy. Arguments going on here, but we're going to have fourth quarter action here. Marks, he'll snap it. They'll get to Mikey Mitchell up the middle to the left. He's at the 5, the 3, the 2. He's almost in. They're going to mark him short at the 1 yard line. It's going to be first and goal for the Wildcats inside the 1. Good run there by Mikey Mitchell as he put his head down and got it all the way to the 1. First and goal, Tucker Valley. As we start this fourth quarter, and here they come out of the huddle, and they're fired up. Under center is Marks, and he'll run it in for the touchdown. They're going to call false start on Tucker Valley for going too quickly. And that is the call as he went forward, and I'm not sure if it was a running back or if it was a quarterback. That's legal. But anyway, they call a false start. They'll move it back to the 6 yard line. It's going to be first and goal from the 6 now. Tucker Valley now. Shotgun. Comes Marks. Marks, he'll hand it off to Luke Barb. Luke Barb on his feet, and he's hit and dropped at the 6, and he'll gain nothing. 6 yard line is where they'll mark him. It's going to be second down and goal. They'll put it right back down at the 6. And we got another injured Capon Bridge player. And Capon Bridge fans arguing about why they won't let a player back into the game. And it's the official's call. I mean, you know, it's not Tucker Valley call. And an injured player on the field. Didn't get his number, but you know what some of these, I mean, I'm a coach. What some of these parents doesn't realize is as a coach and as a administrator and as an official, we go through a lot of class and we go through a lot of training to handle concussions, and it's nothing that can be taken lightly. And I've coached for many years, and I've had parents tell me they're good, their kid's good, they can play. It's not up to the parent, and that's the sad part. I mean, that's the situation we're in here now. The parent can't just sign a letter and say that they want their kid to play. They have to be medically cleared, because if, God forbid, something would happen to that kid out here on this field, that signed paper is not a good document for someone's life being in danger. So, you know, just one little tidbit here during the timeout. Tucker Valley now with second down and goal. The ball at the 6 yard line. Marks in the shotgun. Now he'll look to pass. He's going to pass it back across to Cosmore. And Cosmore's dragging tacklers inside the 5, but he's not going to get there. We're going to mark him at the 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and goal. And that play just took too long to get going. And it's going to be 3rd down and goal on this one. This is big. 6:27 left. Tucker Valley. You got to get in the end zone here. They're going to get back in this thing. You don't want to give this ball back to Capon Bridge. Down 6. Marks in the shotgun. He'll snap it. And he'll pitch it. Actually, and the ball's down and looks like Capon Bridge has it. And I have no idea what that play was, but it looked like a inside handoff that wasn't there. And Marks tried to pitch it, and it's on the ground, and it's a fumble, and Capon Bridge has it at the 5. That's the 3rd turnover by Tucker Valley today. 2 fumbles and an interception, and all of them, folks, came into the inside the red zone of Capon Bridge. And it's recovered by Capon Bridge. 1st and 10. Here's Blumquist. A flag on the play. Flags everywhere. And this is going to come back, and it's going to be inside the 5. Half the distance will be the 2.5-yard line. So
30 laundry on the field brings up holding against Capon Bridge.
Capon Bridge is going to be pushed back here in the shadow of their own end zone. Mark the ball at the 2.5. 1st and 12 for Capon Bridge. Snap comes back, a fumble, and it's covered up by Tucker Valley for a touchdown. I think they have it, and they do. Tucker Valley gets the fumble, and they get a gift given to them by Capon Bridge on the play. And I'm not sure who recovered that. It looked like Cameron Judy recovered that thing for the touchdown. I believe it was Cameron Judy. We'll get that. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get that official word for you. But nonetheless, Tucker Valley on the board. Tie game with 5:45 left. The first turnover by Capon Bridge, and it's a costly one. A snap back to the quarterback is fumbled. And with 5:45 left in this game, this score is tied at 12-12. And now a 2-point conversion coming here for Tucker Valley, very important one. Marks, snap, comes back. He'll hand it off to Barb. Barb carrying tacklers into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. It's good. And Tucker Valley takes a 2-point lead, 14-12. Luke Barb carries Capon Bridge tacklers into the end zone to put Tucker Valley up. What a change of events has just happened here in Parsons. As I just said, they got that holding penalty that backed them up a little further. They're in the shotgun, and the snap comes back to the quarterback, and he drops it onto the ground. And Tucker Valley jumped on it for the touchdown. 2-point conversion by Barb was good to make it 14-12 Tucker Valley. Now this defense for Tucker Valley is going to have to do some work. Tucker Valley up 2 here. The first lead of the game. Marks kicks it away. Caught by Capon Bridge. Now Blumquist has it. He's strung out. He'll try to get the corner. He's pretty quick, and he does get the corner, but he gets run out of bounds across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out at about the 43-yard line. That's where Capon Bridge will start this drive. Their own 43 with work to do. and 10. Bobcats. A new quarterback in there again. Actually, no, that's Roof is still in there at quarterback. And Blumquist running on his feet, and he'll be tackled short of the first down. But he gets positive yardage up over the 45 to the 46, 3-yard gain. It's going to be second down and 7 for Capon Bridge. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Roof looking to pass. He's got the happy feet. Now he's going to run, and he's going to have no yardage. He looked like he was going to get some yardage. He's going to lose a yard. They'll mark him back to the 45-yard line, and you could just tell he had a little pressure coming on him. You could tell he's not used to that pressure, and he gets rattled a little bit, and it's third down. Third down and 8 for Capon Bridge. 4:30 left in this game. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Roof looking to pass. He airs it out there, and he doesn't make a good pass. It's intercepted by Luke Barb. Barb intercepted at the 40. On his feet, he fumbles the ball, and looks like Capon Bridge is going to get it back. I don't know. The ball's ripped out of Capon Bridge's hands, and Tucker Valley gets it back. I don't know how, but they do. Luke Barb with the interception. Big play there by Luke Barb. And the bad thing is, folks, Roof had a guy wide open, and he just could not follow through on that pass. It wobbled out on him, a lame duck, and it falls short and allows Barb to run under it to give Tucker Valley the ball back, up 2 with 4:18 left. And now a big hit there by number 90 of Nathan Davis with the big hit. Colton Fleming also on the tackle for Capon Bridge. And the ball, Tucker Valley has the ball at the midfield. Second down and 10. Up the middle it goes to Barb. Barb on his feet, dragging Capon Bridge tacklers all the way down to the 41-yard line, and he got 9 yards there. Needed 10, he got 9. It's going to be third down and 1. And 3:26 and ticking on a fourth quarter clock, and time ticking away for Capon Bridge. Tucker Valley gets the first down here. It's going to be detrimental to Capon Bridge's chances. Snap comes back. They'll give it to Barb. Barb's on his feet. He's got the first down. Carries tacklers up over the 35-yard line. And Luke Barb putting this Tucker Valley team on his back. Timeout, Capon Bridge. 2:58 left. First and 10 for Tucker Valley at the Capon Bridge 35-yard line. And we'll take it with them and be back after these messages.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, and by Community Care Pharmacy. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Tucker Valley is ahead in this contest, 14-12 with 2:58 left. They have the ball, first and 10. Just can't make a mistake now. Ball at the Capon Bridge 35. You don't need a score, you just need to hang on to the ball. Up the middle is Reed Cosmore. He's got room to run, and he's going to be tackled and drugged down at the 15-yard line but a big run by Reed Cosmore, his first big run of the night, and it'll move the chains again for Tucker Valley, and it'll put them at the Bobcat 14-yard line, 1st and 10 from there. And a big 11-yard run there. Actually, no, 21-yard run, as my math is failing me here. 2:27 and ticking on a fourth quarter clock. Marks in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Barb. Barb on his feet. He'll string it out. He gets by the one tackler but doesn't get completely out, and he gets 4 yards to the 10. But more importantly, he stays inbounds, and the clock keeps ticking. 2:04 left. Second down and 10, or second down and 6 for Tucker Valley. Time running out here on Capon Bridge. As they have 2 timeouts, keeping them in their pocket for now. They got to get a stop here. Marks in the shotgun. He'll hand it off, and it goes to Reed Cosmore. Reed Cosmore on his feet. He's going to be stood up and stopped, and now Capon Bridge will take a timeout as they do stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 8. 1:28 left in this ball game, as we'll keep it here. Tucker Valley leading it 14-12. Tucker Valley has the ball at the Capon Bridge 8-yard line. It's 3rd down, and the line to make is the 5. So Tucker Valley really doesn't need a score here. All they need is a first down. If they get a first down here, the ball game's essentially over, because Capon Bridge only has one more timeout. And you can only stop this clock one more time. And Tucker Valley, most importantly, needs to hold on to the football. And you have to think that if they don't get it here on 3rd down, they're going to go for it on 4th. So you might just want to line up here and go quarterback sneak 2 plays and see what you can do. Nonetheless, Tucker Valley has the ball. Snap comes back. They'll hand it off. Second man through is Reed Cosmore, and he has the first down for Tucker Valley, and it's going to be the ball game. Nice job. They give it to the second man through, and that's Reed Cosmore, and he gets it to the 4-yard line. They call a timeout. Does Capon Bridge. But it's 1st and 10 for Tucker Valley. 1:15 left in this game. And essentially, all you really have to do if you're Tucker Valley is kneel the ball. They're going to measure here, it looks like. I thought it was a first down for sure, but they're going to measure just to make sure. And it definitely is a first down by a yard. 1st and 10, Tucker Valley. And it's not even close. It's not even close. So Tucker Valley with the first down on the great run there by Reed Cosmore. There's Capon Bridge arguing that they shouldn't have had to call a timeout, but they would have had to call it anyway because he would be winding it right now. So he gets the benefit of stopping the clock. He may not think so. Now we're going to go victory formation. And really all you got to do is kneel it a couple times here, and this ball game's over. And the Capon Bridge player coming back. The ambulance over there cleared him, I believe. The ambulance is on site, and I seen it over there with the lights flash, and I figured the Capon Bridge player was over there. The problem we have, folks, is we've never had medical people here to clear him. And now we got a penalty on Capon Bridge, unnecessary roughness, I believe. And there's no reason for that. There's nothing they can do. I mean, they've watched football for many years. Moorfield football coaches here in attendance, seeing this game, they know who they're playing. And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Actually, a half the distance penalty, I'm sorry. And it's going to be an automatic first down, too. 34 seconds left, folks. And the only thing left at this one is determine how long it's going to take to get it over with, because Tucker Valley is going to win this game, and they're going to get themselves another game next week as they'll play at Moorfield on Wednesday for the PVL Championship. And that will be a 6 p.m. start, I believe. We'll have that information for you in the paper and on the website. And then wind the clock, and Tucker Valley just got it down at one more time here. That should have been an automatic first down. I don't know why it's still saying third down. And the snap comes back, and another shove. And don't take a punch here. That's what you got to be careful of now, is Tucker Valley doesn't do something stupid and lose a player for their game next week. And the clock's going to wind here, and it's going to be over. We're down to 2, we're down to 1, and that's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. Tucker Valley wins it by the score of 14-12, and a lot of things going on here that's on camera. And that's the crazy thing. It's on camera, so you may want to watch what you're doing, but nonetheless, Tucker Valley gets the win by the score of 14-12, and we'll come back after this message to wrap this thing up.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, Tucker County Commissioner, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, Performance Collision, Fargo Insurance Group, and by United Financial Service. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action on your home of Tucker County Sports, right here, TuckerCountySports.com.
Dave Helmick back with you. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 Stadium. Tucker Valley gets the come-from-behind win over Capon Bridge, 14-12. 14-12, and they get the win here. A lot of things going on here. A lot of discussion happening, and there's a fight out on the field. Unbelievable what's going on here. This is a bunch of adults out here going after each other. A punch thrown, and someone's going to jail. Anyway, on camera, this is unbelievable. You got kids playing football out here. Sorry, folks. Kids playing football out here, and we got adults acting like this. Anyway, I got to focus here. All right, guys, the Capon Bridge got on the board first. 6-0. They scored on a 30-yard touchdown run. Then Tucker Valley comes back in the second quarter with a 8-yard touchdown run by Mikey Mitchell to tie this thing at 6-6. And we stayed that way all the way to the third quarter as Capon Bridge got a big play on a carom off the shoulder pad of a Tucker Valley player. Karen backs to Blumquist, and he goes 40 yards for the touchdown to make the score 12-6. The 2-point conversion failed, and that was crucial because Tucker Valley capitalized on a fumble by Capon Bridge in their own end zone. Tucker Valley jumps on the pass, or jumps onto the fumble, and they get the touchdown, and they get the 2-point conversion. And then the very next drive, Capon Bridge intercepted by Luke Barb with 4:18 left in the fourth. And then Tucker Valley runs out the clock to win this thing by the score of 14-12. And they get the win. They'll move on to the PVL championship. A lot of emotions being displayed here after the game. But nonetheless, Tucker Valley is the winner, and they get the win here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field. I want to thank all the sponsors. I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for the video, and thank all these fine athletes on both sides of the field who put their heart and soul out there today and played hard. It's been Dave Helmick. Thanks for joining us. Till next time, good afternoon all, and good night, everyone.